Hey, what's up? I know it's been a while since I actually do a video, and I'm gonna try to make more, cause I actually do enjoy. I used to always enjoy making videos for you guys, and I have been so extremely busy with work, it pretty much making me neglect doing anything with this channel. So as of right now, I don't really have a high topic for this video. So what I'm gonna do instead is just pretty much. Yesterday I went shopping. I bought a couple comics and I bought one manga. I wasn't really planning on doing it, but I figured I'd show you guys what I gotten. Hopefully it's not guaranteed now, but I'm actually hoping that I might do a comic book introduction to any of these comics. But here we go. I'm gonna start off with SpiderMan and Deadpool. Now, some of you guys are probably like, oh, I already have that. Others don't. For me, the reason why I got this trade paperback version, which you can see, is because I've been so busy with work, again, neglecting my other hobbies like collecting and stuff, to the point where I'm very way off. I haven't really gotten anything recent. Matter of fact, when I say recent, I mean for the past couple months. So I'm kind of like very far behind. But again, I'm also a big fan of trade paperbacks anyway. So when I saw this, I had to pick it up because, again, I knew about its existence. I just never had the opportunity to go out and grab them. Another one that I grabbed, Deadpool Back in Black. Another trade paperback version. Now, the reason why I grabbed this one is because the idea of Deadpool with a Venom symbiote, yeah, that's enough said right there. But the thing is that the way they did the timeline is it was at the time when Peter Parker rejected the symbiote and before the symbiote found Eddie Brock. So pretty much it's as if the symbiote been going to different hosts, and one of the different hosts ended up being Deadpool. So I think that's going to be kind of interesting, especially since, as the way it looked from the cover, it looks like this is when Peter Parker decided to create his own Spider-Man suit, the black version, his popular one. So, yeah, I had to grab that one for that idea. Another one I grabbed, now, I actually have the older Blue Beetle comics. They're the old style where it's like, there was the where they have a villain called Abacus or something like that, or Apicus, or I don't remember. He's like the human calculator. However, and it's a very old comic, but I have not read anything that's more like the updated of Blue Beetle. Now, this obviously stars a different person. I mean, again, I don't really go out my way and buy Blue Beetles because, well, it's only one comic that I have, that's the old version of Blue Beetle that I was talking about. It's just that, I don't know, it never, got my attention to go ahead and grab it and, read about it. But because the new game coming out, Injustice 2 coming, and the Blue Beetle just happened to be one of the characters in there, I figured, you know what, why not grab something to educate myself more on him, and who knows, maybe it might be some fun where I can actually do, once again, a comic book introduction. Another comic I grabbed, Youngblood. Now, when I was a lot younger, I used to collect, like, well, this one is Volume 1 Focus Tested, and again, trade paperback. But as I was saying, back when I was younger, I used to collect like a lot of different comic books, such as X-Men, X-Force, so on and so on. I'd never gotten Youngblood comics before, but I had friends that did, and what we used to do is that we would pretty much like he borrowed some of my comics, I borrowed some of his, and I have read some Youngblood. I just never owned any Youngblood for the simple fact that my friend was right there and we can always borrow, whatever. However, now that he lives out in a different state and both of us broke behinds are not going to be spending a lot of money on shipping, I just figured I'll just buy one, keep myself more updated. Because when I saw it in the comic shop, at first I was like, having that nostalgia feeling like, oh yeah, those were the days. But then I was like, you know what, might as well pick it up. It's right there in front of me. And finally, this one's a manga. Phantom. Now, this is the first one, volume 1 of, it is made by Tokyo Pop, no surprise. What's interesting about this one is it's actually, as you can see, yeah, it's the regular way of reading, which, I'm not mad about, I'm used to that. But, anyway, I haven't read it, but so far the reason why I bought it is because from the brief description from the back of the book, it pretty much states that it's in the time period where it seemed like Earth is in the apocalypse phase or something like that. I'm not really sure. But cities are owned by corporations. Kind of seem like Appleseed sort of a bit. Or, yeah, pretty much Appleseed. That's the only thing I can think of. But what's different is the corporation don't have really much total control. Because the police force, who still hold justice and, abide by the laws, making sure everything goes smoothly. In other words, again, like I said, the corporation don't have that much total control. At the same time, they have to keep criminals at bay. And obviously, as you saw, now the main character from what it says in the back is K. And he is a mech pilot. I'm assuming that's his mech. So, what he's been doing is obviously keep criminals at bay, make sure justice is held and make sure people are safe and everything like that. Well, apparently there's been a situation where he actually now is questioning these so-called criminals. Are they actual criminals or are they really people who are all about justice? And also the police force, are they really, helping, abiding by the law, or are they themselves, not who they are, what they seem? And then it makes him question that turmoil where it's like, should he join these criminals to hold the word justice, or should he stay with the police force to still hold the word justice? In other words, he's all about, the good. He wants to be keep the positivity or the good representation. And that idea alone, now, like I said, I haven't read it. So I'm hoping, once I'm finished with that one, I'll do a manga introduction of it. But that's about it. And again, like I said, all I've been doing is been working a lot. And yeah, again, I wanna keep doing more of this. This is actually something that I actually enjoy doing. I actually have fun doing. Make videos for you guys. So if you have any more ideas, like if there are any comic introductions or manga introductions or quick fixes or just anything in general, in terms of video game collecting, I don't have that many subscribers to do Q&A, but if it's something that you guys would be interested in, just like I said, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, later.